Hey everyone, welcome back. We talk about a lot of fascinating stuff on this show,
We do.
but today we're diving into something truly epic,
Oh, yeah.
the Bible.
Okay. I'm intrigued.
I think anyone who's even remotely familiar with history knows this book has had an impact.
Sure.
But today we're going deep, exploring its influence on cultures, its role in some pretty major historical moments,
Right.
and even how it speaks to people on a personal level.
Well, sounds like a lot to cover.
It is, but it's fascinating stuff.
Mm.
So to kick things off, I was really blown away by this fact from our research.
Yeah.
The Bible is the most translated and studied book ever.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just a religious text. It's woven into, well, practically every corner of human civilization.
Yeah, I get that.
What's your take on that? Why do you think that is?
Well, I think it speaks to how relevant the Bible still is today, It's been around for millennia, and people across time and all walks of life have grappled with the big questions. And the Bible, it offers a way to explore those questions to make sense of the world and our place in it.
I see what you mean.
And what's remarkable is that it continues to resonate with billions of people today, no matter their culture or background.
Absolutely. And it's not just about personal reflection, right?
Yeah, not at
Our
all.
research points to its influence on everything from legal systems to movements for justice.
Yeah, for example, an eye for an eye in the Code of Hammurabi echoes the Old Testament law.
Exactly.
And it shows how those principles of justice from the Bible have, well, kind of seeped into legal thinking for centuries.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing when you think about it.
Definitely.
And then you have the idea of equality,
Oh, yeah.
like in Genesis where it says that every human, regardless of anything,
Yeah.
is created in God's image.
Right, and that idea has been a driving force for so many human rights movements.
Totally.
And you can't forget about the golden rule taught by Jesus.
Do unto others.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's universal,
Yeah.
promoting compassion and fairness across cultures.
And you see similar ideas in other philosophies and beliefs.
Oh, absolutely, like Confucianism, with its emphasis on reciprocity and empathy.
It's like these threads of shared human values are woven through everything.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it.
The source material also talks about how the Bible has been present in some really key historical moments.
So for sure.
What are some that stand out to you?
Well, you've got Martin Luther King Jr.'s fight for racial equality in the U.S.
Right.
His message of love and justice was, well, it was deeply rooted in the teachings of the Bible. And then there's William Wilberforce and his work to abolish the slave trade in the British Empire,
Incredible.
Yeah, and his faith, his belief in the inherent dignity of all people. Well, it all came from the Bible.
It's powerful to see how these people used their faith to fuel actual change.
Definitely.
Okay, so our source also mentions something else pretty interesting.
What's that?
The Bible's prophetic accuracy and historical reliability. For example, you have the prophet Ezekiel, and he predicted the fall of Tyre, like way back in the 6th century BC.
Wow.
Centuries later, Alexander the Great actually made it happen.
Seriously?
And he even used the rubble from the mainland city to build a causeway to the island city, just like Ezekiel had foreseen. Crazy, right?
That is wild.
And that level of detail, well, it's intrigued scholars for ages.
I bet.
What do you think makes those aspects so significant, though?
Well, it kind of adds a level of credibility,
How so?
Well, these prophecies made centuries before they came true with such detail sometimes. Well, it makes you think of the Bible as more than just stories,
I can see that.
And then the historical accuracy, it's backed up by archaeology and other records.
Right.
It all adds to its significance, its staying power.
Makes you think, for sure.
Definitely.
Okay, but let's shift gears for a second and talk about something that really stood out to me from the research.
Yeah.
The personal impact the Bible can have on people. The source talks about countless stories of people finding comfort, courage, direction, all within those pages.
Yeah, and what's so powerful about it is that it doesn't just give you information, it speaks to the human experience,
Exactly.
It offers comfort to those who are hurting, strength to the tired, guidance to those searching for their purpose.
Right, and it's not generic, it's personal.
Exactly. Like imagine soldiers in the trenches finding solace in Psalms, or those facing oppression, drawing hope from stories of liberation.
Powerful stuff.
It is.
The source also mentions that millions of people say the Bible has completely transformed their lives. What do you think makes it so capable of providing that kind of clarity, that direction.
Well, I think it offers a way to really understand our place in the world and our relationship with something bigger than ourselves.
Okay.
It tells us about a God who knows us completely and loves us unconditionally.
And that's where the hope comes from.
Exactly. It's a foundation that can help you through anything.
So for everyone listening, I want to ask you something. What part of the Bible's potential to offer answers, guidance, what speaks to you most?
Good question.
What resonates with your own experiences, your own questions about life? It's something to think about, really think about.
It is.
Because it's important to remember that the Bible isn't just some old text.
No, it's not.
It's a living document, something that can impact your life right now, today.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
If the Bible can offer us a framework for tackling those big life questions,
Yeah.
what's one question you would want to find the answer to in its pages? Hold on to that question as we wrap up this deep dive.
I will.
Until next time, keep exploring.
See ya.